Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are making a gorgeous lava bead bracelet. I'm also going to be using some amethyst beads and I have some lovely silver Buddha beads. So it's a perfect mix of earthy and spiritual energy. Lava beads are amazing for adding essential oils and grounding, and by using amethyst it adds that calm protective vibe. So whether you're new to jewelry making or just like to create meaningful pieces, this is totally customizable. You can use whatever beads you want to. So grab your beads, grab your wire and a little creativity, and let's get started. So here is one that I have previously made, and I've added a lobster clasp. So these beads are 8mm and these are garnet beads. Please check out, I do have a website, Low Cost Craft Supplies, where you can buy all of these beads individually. I do cater for those that are new to jewelry making, and I do currently have a 10% offer off of a £10 spend. So that's a garnet one. So here are the lava beads. I've got some tiger tail. So we've got some 8mm amethyst beads. We've got the Buddha. I've got two 6mm jump rings. These are 1mm thickness and are nice and strong. I've got some crimping beads. I've got some crimp bead covers. And I'm using two wire guardians today, and not a lot of people know what wire guardians are. I have got an old video that I made about wire guardians, which I'll link above for you. But although we're using wire, these guardians will protect it, so it will make your bracelet last longer. Obviously I've got my lobster clasp. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure 13 inches. Pop that there. You will need your crimp tool today. With this one, you go in with the second one and then the first one. And I've got my pliers for opening and closing the jump rings. So I'm going to start off with a crimp bead, thread that through. Then I'm going to take a wire guardian. Now these are available in different colours, and you thread up through, go around and come back down the other side. Take the other side. There's your wire guardian. And then we are going to take a crimp bead, thread it through. And we don't need a tail as long as that. So I'm just going to pull some wire through. There we go. So I need to squish the crimp bead. So I'll just push that up, go to the second hole, push this in and together. That squeezes the wire together, one each side. And then what I'm going to do is take a crimp bead cover and I'm going to pop that over the top. And you squeeze together. There we go. There we are. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread 7 beads. 1, So we add 2 amethyst beads. Oh, Buddha, these are lovely. These are lovely. These are new on the new to the website. Two more amethyst beads. I wasn't sure if I was going to use 2 or 3, but I'm just going to use the 2. I'm going to take this extra piece and I'm going to thread it through. I'll thread it through 2 beads. I don't want those to fall off. And then I'm going to cut the excess off. Just make sure I cut the right one. There we go. So that's what we have. So we thread some more beads. Another, is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 7. Right, we'll just measure this. So with 7 lava beads, 4 amethyst beads, the Buddha bead, this is coming out at 6.5 inches. Obviously we're going to be making up that extra 1/2 inch with, we've got a jump ring to go onto here, and then we've got the jump ring and lobster clasp going on this end. So it will make it up to 7. Obviously, if you want it longer, you can add extra lava beads, or in my case, amethyst beads. It's up to you. So we're now going to do exactly the same as we did for this end. So we take a crimp bead, another wire guardian, so we thread up and back down the other side. It's automatically threaded itself through the crimp bead. So what we need to do now is we need to pull this down. Now before we get fully down, again we're going to go through a couple of beads. There we are. And then what I do is just pull. And before I snip this off, so I'm going to go in and close with the second one. Then we go in with the first one. There we go. We're going to take a crimp bead cover. Pop that over the top. We're going to close that one. And let's have a squeeze. Now I'm going to cut the excess wire. I'm going to take a jump ring. As I said before, these are 1mm, so they're nice and strong. Pop that through the wire guardian and then close. Let's that one closed. So there's that end. Let me take another jump ring, attach the lobster clasp, and close there. Didn't take very long at all. Just do it up. And there we have. And there we have that one. There's our closures. And there's the other one. There's the other one that I made. So I hope you find that useful. If you didn't want to use amethyst, what beads would you use in its place? If you can leave a comment down below, it would be absolutely fantastic. The YouTube algorithm sees the interaction and it shares my videos out to more people. Again, don't forget to check out the website. So thank you so much for watching. Take care everyone and happy crafting.